It's so interesting to me that the right is still trying to fearmonger about democratic socialism and Mamdani and what he's doing in New York. So the rent freeze is their next thing now that they're harping on, saying, oh, if rent is frozen, then landlords won't be able to fix things. It's in their contract to fix things already with the rent that they're already getting. That's part of being a landlord. And it's interesting because the right only complains about freezes when profits get frozen for earners. None of them are complaining about the fact that the federal minimum wage has been essentially frozen at $7.25 for quite some time now. So you're still expected to pay all your bills and meet increasing expenses with a frozen federal minimum wage. And basically the wages at these other jobs are pretty frozen too, despite record profits for these companies. But you're still supposed to meet all your expenses with your frozen wages. But the landlord just cannot do their basic job without the rent increases. And people believe this makes sense. Like anybody who is not an owner of these things, a regular poor person, why would you even believe that? Like they're in your face. They told you trickle down economics worked in the 80s. And now all we've seen is that everybody's really poor and we have a trillionaire, or used to be trillionaire because of stock trades or whatever and the value going down. But you see what I'm saying? We see that did not work. We see that rich people are not generous. That's why they're rich. Your landlord is not going to take better care of you because he raises the rent. He's going to take the exact same care of you as if he didn't raise the rent. So freezing the rent is not a negative for your landlord, except that your landlord can't make more money. But you can't make more money because your job has frozen your wages, basically. They're not paying you enough to keep up with the standard of living, but they expect you to pay somebody who is more well off than you enough. And they want you to fight against a system that says, And I mean, if you're an idiot, you will. That's the thing, you will. At some point, you guys gotta realize that the reason that socialism is a boogeyman is because rich people just want some more money and they don't want you to have any.